फितूर होता है हर उम्र में जुदा जुदा, कभी खिलौने कभी माशूका तो कभी खुदा. So once upon a time, a team of salespeople, they were on a vacation after their achievement of the season of that particular year, and it was an official tour. They were out, and it was one late evening at Riverside at some exotic place. The team was relaxing, resting, as we all understand, and get into the nitty-gritties of it. And all of a sudden, there is a flashlight, certain voice, जैसे कोई दिव्य प्रकाश प्रकट हुआ, and the voice comes, hey sales warriors, there is a target for you. And upon just listening this word target, the target, these people, they get pissed off and they get, oh no, come on, yaar, यहाँ पे भी targets की बात हो रही है, goals की बात हो रही है, oh no, come on, let us relax. So, and the voice says, and the voice continues, sales warriors, the target is, for this night, at this riverside, there are certain pebbles, there are stones. So collect as much as possible, and tomorrow morning, some of you will be very delighted, some of you may cry, so the rewards are there. So please focus on your target. This is an assignment for you. I understand you are relaxing now. And most of you, and most of us, as we understand, since they were, rejoicing, they were a little drunk, they were enjoying life in their own way, they were into pleasurism. They did not pay attention to this divine voice, and they said, fine, dekha jayega, that's okay, no problem. We are done with our targets of organization of our department, that's okay, no problem now. But some of them, they took this as an opportunity and they said, okay, fine, यार targets दिए कोई बात नहीं, देखते हैं जितने पत्थर हो सकते हैं, जब pebbles हो सकते हैं, collect कर लेते हैं. So they began, and they were collecting all those pebbles as much as possible, and they did it overnight, and since it was quite dark over there was no light, riverside, it was night, and it was not actually visible what actually the pebbles were all about. But in the morning, at the dawn, with the first ray of sun god, they saw that these were not pebbles; they were the diamonds. They were the diamonds. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, all those people who got engaged into this target achievement of pebbles, which turned out to be the diamonds. Coincidentally, these were the high performers. High performers as well as hypos, high potential and high performers. And they were in a habit of setting the goals, the purpose of their life, short-term, long-term goal, and able to achieve, the targets. Some of them may be not able to achieve the target, so-called targets, but they were always in pursuit of, believing in targets, believe in higher purpose of life, and that's what, it's all about. I keep saying, I keep reiterating in my talks, in my training programs, in my book also, that any role without goal is like a body without soul. Yeah. And because जैसी दिशा वैसी दिशा, जो गोल है, अगर इंसान के पास अगर गोल नहीं है तो वो फिर गोल ही घूमता है, गोलों की बैल की तरह. So गोल जो है वो आपको डायरेक्शन देता है, and we'll not get into semantics like the word meaning, basically what goal and what purpose and all. Purpose, if you understand, the higher purpose, for example, moving from your so-called social, personal, individual identity, which is ego-driven, to that self, where you have abundance, of peace of mind, So could be the purpose, and the purpose propels you. The byproduct of purpose, as we know, is passion. That's actually that's what I feel. So, ladies and gentlemen, this journey of book reading series has been very, very interesting, very inspiring. I've been blessed with a lot of women power, and out of 70 books, today I'm going to pick up the 70th book, 70 book, of the year, and we began the journey in January 2022, and the 50 books, 50 books, the introduction part was given by some or another lady. Irrespective of the age group, it was a divine feminine energy I'm really blessed with. I would like to extend my deepest possible gratitude to all the people who've been always there as a kind support, and especially when it comes to book reading series, my classmates, my families, my relatives, my colleagues, my ex-colleagues, my bosses, all the people, my participants, my well-wishers. I'm really grateful to all those women power, all those ladies, all those girls. With due respect, thank you very much for being there. Thank you. So 70th book, 70 book. I have picked up different genres, especially the self-help books. So today, if I may pick, my own book, my own book in the sense, the book which was published in 2012, which actually happened out of all the emails which I used to send officially at certain organization. I was asked by my boss, the chief operating officer by then. It was around 2010-11, and at least every Monday, an email used to go to all the people in our organization, like a motivational mail, especially the sales force. So then my team, few girls and my team members, and my team members, the girls, and my team members working in the call center, which I was one of the responsibilities. That call center, the call center dedicated for the sales force training was one of my KRS, and in that team, 2 girls, 2 employees. They suggested, why don't we call it all those insights, all those emails, and we can have a fantastic book. I said, fine, no problem then, let's go for it. So that book is actually compilation of all the emails and insights I used to share with people. I think some of you definitely, and all of my well-wishers, they know about this book. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you very much. Tonic for a great life. Tonic means, T-O-N-I-C. For me, I have a habit of making acronyms. So tonic for me is to overcome negatively influenced conditions. I repeat, tonic stands for to overcome negatively influenced conditions. So anything and everything which you practice to get over negativity, to outgrow negativity, to overcome, to conquer negativity, get towards a peaceful side, positive side, that's basically tonic. It can be a meditation for some people. It can be a kind of a music therapy, cinema therapy. It could be some sports, some adventure. It could be anything which you feel which enables you to snap your mind, your conditioned mind, negatively influenced mind, and get into positive side, towards peaceful side, prosperous side. That's basically tonic. So a tonic that can make us more positive, more purposeful, and peaceful. That's what inscribed, that's what written over here. And are you ready for the leap? So now 2023 is there at the doorstep, right? Just tomorrow, late night. What's there in this tonic for a great life? Let me share with you. There are 13 chapters. And for example, tonic for being now and here, and everything boils down to the present moment, because you can doubt anything in life, even what I'm saying, or maybe you come across any idea or concept or any human construct, you can doubt that, any philosophy. But how you are going to doubt your own presence, that you are present, I am present now, this divine present, this moment, right? So being here and now, an ability to being here and now in the present moment is, I think, everything. That the genesis, out of that, everything can stem out, right? Everything can be branched. So, and I keep saying, only the person who is present, 100% in the present, can present the best present. So I'm not going to get into the details of this book. Next is tonic for a great learner. I believe learning is everything, holistic learning. And not just learning from so-called big personalities or successful personalities, or maybe the personalities who've been successful when it comes to their finances. No, I have this habit of learning from every person, every gender, every age group, and every kind of a person, irrespective of the social economic status. So tonic for a great learner, then tonic for a great self. What actually the true self is, that's actually a journey which we need to go explore and keep evolve. I need not to get into the details because everyone has their own way. So then tonic for a great gift, to know what actually the gift we are endowed with. And everybody is gifted, divinely gifted, uniquely gifted, which you need to crack, which we need to. You need to know your purpose. That's actually the greatest gift. The why part. And then how part, it happens, it's fine. Okay. So then, tonic for great purpose, tonic for great intelligence, tonic for great solution, tonic for great relationship. Relationships is everything. If you ask me, relationship is a mirror where you see actually yourself. It can be relationship when it comes to as a husband, as a father, as a wife, as a daughter, as a colleague, as a boss, as a team player, as a stakeholder, as a client, as a customer, whatever, the relationship you talk about, the personal as well as professional relationship. It should be not just win-win relationship, definitely, it should be win-win, but divine relationship. Why we meet people in life? There is a reason, there is a spiritual reason. So, tonic for great team, I believe that basic team lies within. I keep saying that, when your mind, your body, heart, soul is integrated, is one, then you can unite with anyone outside. So once you are united inside, that's the inner shift, then you can actually connect with anyone and you can sustain that relationship in a very rejoicing manner. That's basically the team. The team is not always outside. First, you need to work on your inner team. Yeah? And tonic for a great leader, what actually leadership is all about. I don't want to get into leadership, but for me, if you ask me what is leader is like a ladder, CD, which enable people, to achieve their highest possible potential, in life. So leader is not I am power, but empower. That's what leadership, and it simply means to lead by an example. If you become that guiding light of spreading good vibes, positive vibes, you are there. So leader is like kind of a choiceless, like sun god. It emits its radiance, its light equally in all the directions, isn't it? So that's what leader is. And tonic for great professional. Any profession, which enables people for holistic evolution, that I respect that profession. And जैसे कहते हैं कि कोई भी धंधा छोटा नहीं होता, धंधे से बड़ा कोई धर्म नहीं होता. What I infer, the meaning from this is sometimes people, varies from society to society. Sometimes people, they think, for example, working as as a housekeeper, or working maybe as a cab driver, or working there, as a blue collar worker is is not that kind of a good work. Cleaning house or something like cleaning toilets or something. They think it's not a good work. No, I think that's a very divine godly work because you are cleaning. So I respect that. So I myself have done that. When I was doing my management training program in hotel industry, I derived a lot of inspiration from that. So that the meaning I infer. And even when it comes to the so-called white collar, golden collar, work, for example, into teaching or maybe education, and if you think that is the best job, that is the best work, but if you are corrupt, you are misleading people, then I think it's not a good work. So it is not the nature of work, but what actually you with what intensity, with what honesty, with what integrity, with what intent you work, that actually that matters. For example, you take any profession, for that matter. When it comes to acting, maybe Amitabh Bachchan. So those who are getting into acting, not all can become like Amitabh Bachchan, isn't it? Yeah. When it comes to cricket, for example, my favorite, Mahendra Singh Dhoni. What a fantastic captain. Not all cricketers can become Mahendra Singh Dhoni, right? It's not the ideal careers. It's not about successful careers. It's about successful people. So what makes you Mahendra Singh? What makes Mahendra Singh Dhoni? What makes could be Ratan Tata. I'm just naming few when it comes to different professions or maybe business entrepreneur. So you need to work on your ingredient components. What authentic exchange you have with the society. That really matters. So tonic for great change maker. We all are change makers, and the task is basically to enable the change because everything is changing, and if you're not with the change, then you will be obsolete. So constant upgradation of yourself. Be always be the best version, the modern version, the holistic version of yourself. That really matters. So upgrade yourself with cash. That's basically knowledge, attitude, skill sets, and it becomes your habit, the edge, the cash, KSH. And tonic by great mother. For me, mother is a great blessing. Definitely, I respect father. equally. But in this particular book, I'm mentioning about what actually the blessing of great mother is, right? So this is my humble book, and the book has 13 chapters. Every chapter is just one or two page, and you will see illustrations. You will see some space for writing your own tonics, some good one-liners, two-liners. For example, here illustration with one-liner is, "No sin of yesterday can prevent me in becoming a saint of today." So likewise, you will see many images, illustrations in this book. Every chapter will have yeah. So let's celebrate New Year 2023 in your own way. Yeah, you are so beautiful, you are so handsome, you are so good, you are so unique. Don't compare yourself with anyone. Comparison is the biggest prison. Live life the way you feel. The only yardstick which I personally feel is कि भाई अगर किसी का फ़ायदा नहीं कर सकते तो किसी का नुकसान मत करो, किसी के बारे में बुरा मत सोचो, या खुद के बारे में अच्छा सोचो, और इतना भी अगर आपने कर लिया तो आई थिंक दैट्स फाइन. आपकी फैमिली के साथ में, आपके डिपार्टमेंट, आपके ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के साथ में, बिकॉज ए सबसेट ऑफ योर डिपार्टमेंट, योर सबसेट ऑफ योर फैमिली, योर नेशन. सो आई थिंक the basic thing is, if you become good, you live by that example, living by an example. I think that's more than enough. Just be like a light. You lit onto yourself. You become light of yourself. And that's that is the biggest thing you can contribute to the world. That you are not a confused person. You are a very clear person. You are not into chaos kind of thing, but you are full of compassion. You are a caring person. Yeah, that's the greatest gift you can give to the world. Of knowing, recognizing, and living your highest possible potential, and the potential which can enable people for holistic evolution. Not getting into a kind of mad race of name, fame. People don't know me, recognize me within your own sphere. भैया आपका जो sphere है, within your own sphere, maybe 5 people know you, 50 people know you. More than enough. That's more than enough. Don't get into this kind of thing on social media. Oh, I don't get more of likes, or don't get more of comments or something like. कुछ नहीं होता है. Your wall is very your wall, And when it comes to infinity, and when it comes to eternity, the numbers, the magnitude is absurd. Say again. Yeah. So wish you all very happy 2023. Let's rock.